I see Eric the midget on the phone. I'm just dying.
Wait a minute. Are you done with him?
Yeah, I'm so done with him. I can't even tell you. You know, hey, Eric, I got to interview someone, and I'll talk to you later in more depth because I really want to explain to you why I'm done with you, and I really am done with you. This guy heard the bit on the air, the IQ test bit, the first time. He knows exactly how it works.
Excuse me.
He knew exactly.
No, I did not.
You don't? You don't listen to the show every day?
I was up in Vancouver.
Well, we still told you weren't supposed to get the results. We would announce them on the air.
Anyway, you can have, Eric, you can have the results. You're no longer on the show. And I'm not kidding this time. I'm done with you because you know it's like American Idol. We don't tell people ahead of time what they got on the IQ test. You find out on the air and we all bet and stuff. And it's fun. And then you argue with all the guys.
An issue of me.
Eric, here's the issue.
We don't care.
Here's the issue. You ready? We've done this bit a billion times now. Everybody went in. Gary said this on the wrap-up show. It was beautiful. He goes, everybody went in, took the test, and then came on the air.
Nobody had a problem.
Nobody had a problem. The one guy who has a problem is Eric the midget.
Yeah, always.
And I always assumed Eric was like not really that much of a.
Oh, no. I really don't know how you could have missed it.
I'm the only one missing it, but I get it now. You're a major pain in the. I think because of your condition, you've never been socialized, you've never hung out with people. I don't know what your deal is.
I've hung out with plenty of people, you and big nose.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah. Howard, do you really think it has anything to do with like his condition or anything like that?
I don't know.
I think he's just a malcontent. I mean, there've been other midgets that I've seen on the internet.
Everybody I know went in, took the IQ test, came on the air, and found out their results. He is on the internet. I'm not participating in this. They lie to me. It's always a problem with this guy. There hasn't been one thing that's gone smoothly. Not one thing I involved
in
this
how
guy.
many years?
And I'm done getting him jobs. I'm done with him.
Look how difficult he made it for you when you tried to get him in touch with that guy from ABC.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that is like a monumental thing.
I could put up with everything, but you know what it is? This bit cost us a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a major find testers who will do the test.
And he's in a remote, he's not in the general vicinity. You got to do something special to get the tester to him.
I went out of my way. I'm done. I'm so done with you, I can't even begin to tell you.
I'm glad your eyes are finally open. And not that I don't like Eric, but you shouldn't put up with his BS.
No, I won't. You wasted our money.
He gets rewarded for it. It's only made him worse.
You waste our money. You waste our time. I'm done. And by the way, the fans have all written in and said, Howard, thank you. Howard, it's about time you dump this Eric, the midget. He's so grateful. Get rid of Eric. Here's another one. Greatest day in show history. I'm so happy that all ties have ended with ETM. Please keep your word, Howard. And I will keep my word. I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. You know that. When I was done with Jackie, I was done.
Yeah.
Eric's the same way. I like the guy personally. I don't know why. I know a lot of people don't. I've tried. I've bent over backwards. Eric's on the internet saying laws have been broken. You're not supposed to give. He has to give me my results. This is medical information. I go, oh my God, I'm done with this guy. He's just one big troublemaker. You want the results? You can have the results, Eric. I don't want to know your Q. I don't want to announce it on the air, and I don't want you part of my show anymore. I'm done. Okay? So let's say our goodbyes. You want something to say? Go ahead. Now's your chance.
This is your last words.
If your audience want me to start
respect me.
Hey, what hasn't been done for you? You've been given money. You've been given jobs. You've gotten to be on TV shows and meet people you've always wanted to meet. Who hasn't respected you?
I got you laid, too, for the first time in your life. I mean, you're so ungrateful. Forget it.
You don't even see it.
Dude, you know the bit. You watch American Idol. You don't announce the result ahead of time. They don't tell Kelly Clarkson she won before she won.
Before the show.
The fun is to get your result on the air so you react to it. You don't know that? Shit.
Then stop calling me Eric.
We're not calling you anything anymore. We're not calling.
We're done with you. We're done.
So you don't even have to suffer that indignity anymore.
Yeah. And Gary can get you the results of your IQ test. You can have it. I don't care. I don't want to know your IQ.
Sit there with them and enjoy them.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something here on the air and try and make it fun. And you're just ruining it. And I wasted all my time testing you. I don't know why I bother with you. You know how we do things. You're not that out of it. And he's carrying on.
He's accusing you of breaking the law.
Yeah, breaking the law.
Hurting him in some way.
Yeah. Just go ahead and get your results.
In fact, even to get the result, they'll trick me. They'll do this, they'll do that.
I'm exhausted from you. Go ahead, have your last word, because we're done. You don't have to call anymore. You don't have to be a part of this show. And if you want your result to your IQ test, go get it. I don't care. I'll tell the doctor to give it to you. I'm done. Good luck getting laid on your own.
Or anything else.
Yeah. And good luck getting work and good luck everything. Since I'm not respecting you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to that?
I don't know what to say.
I know you don't, because you just eat my kishkas out. I mean, really, this bit is the easiest bit in the world. Have somebody IQ tested. We all go and we get on the air and we give the result. It couldn't be simpler. He's making me. I'm done being tortured.
Are
by
you
him.
that bored that you have to make everything a drama?
No.
He just makes everything difficult.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just man up once? And I see Eric's already back on the phone, but I'm done. Eric, how am I going to end this with you? You can't keep calling back. We're done.
Excuse the trying to keep myself in a time frame of having to have the heart surgery done in 3 to 4 years instead of having it done tomorrow.
Well, why are you on the phone? Isn't this stressful for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should be done with each other. I don't want to be your stress.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm serious. Don't yell at me. I want to ask you a question. How come this is all an issue now, but when we first talked to you about setting this up, you never brought this up to us?
I don't know.
Good answer.
You see, the problem, Eric, I'm going to explain it one last time. You said you wanted to be part of the IQ test. You know how it works. We don't give the people the information ahead of time. It's like American Idol. We all get on there and we go, okay, the person with the lowest IQ, the person with the highest IQ, and we all take bets. You know the score. You know how we do it. You know how we do the show. We explained it when we did it. And Eric, just listen to me.
Will you let me speak, damn it?
Because you don't get it.
I don't get the harm in each person knowing their individual IQ score.
Nobody asked you if you understood.
Because number one, I don't want the information getting out. Number two, I want to bet on it. I want to have fun with it.
And it's the idea of the surprise to even the person.
The day of the event, I want to say to you, Eric, do you think you beat Scott DePace? Do you think? And you'll know already. It's not going to work for me. And this was the bit from the beginning. I never would have asked you to do it.
I was the one that prompted you assholes to do this by challenging.
Okay. Listen, Eric, you're absolutely right. I'm wrong. We're done with each other. Don't call in anymore. I don't want to speak to you. I've had it. We went to if you said to me now, hey, Howard, I get it. I'll wait my turn like everyone else. I'll hear my IQ announced on the air. Fine. We have no problem. But it's just too much aggravation, too much arguing, too much back and forth. It costs us a lot of money. And you know what? You're right. If your health is going to be disturbed by not knowing your IQ ahead of time, then by all means, go get your IQ and be done with us. Now, what's it going to be?
I guess I'm going to get it and not...
Good. All right. So go get your IQ. He's going to go get his IQ.
Okay.
So go get it and see it and have a nice life. And trust me, the day you hear that IQ, don't ever call here again because I'm never picking up. Just know it. You wasted our time. You knew the bit.
And wasted our money.
And you're the only person that we've done this bit now, and you're the only person that's a problem. Jeff the Drunk's not a problem. Wendy the Retard's not a problem. You're the problem. You always have a problem. You can't just simply do it and not be a... High Pitch Eric wasn't a problem.
Stress. We get stressed out dealing with you.
High Pitch Eric took the test, and we don't hear from him since. You're the only one. Do you see a pattern?
No.
No. Oh. Okay, well, that's what I thought.
And I was out of town the first time you did this.
Very good.
I did not hear how...
We told you the rules.
We're leaving out the part also where, forget that whether you heard it on the show, Jason explained it all to you in advance as well.
Yeah.
So
It's
stop
fine.
lying to us that you didn't know.
Yeah, stop that. That's ridiculous. Of course you
I'm
knew.
not lying to you.
All right, whatever. Anyway, Eric, great knowing you. Enjoy your life. I'm sure other people are going to do what we do for you. I'm sure that you're going to have lots of TV offers. I'm sure you're going to have all kinds of exciting things in the future. I'm sure other people are going to send you to the Bunny Ranch. I'm sure everyone's
I'm sure you won't be sitting there looking at the wall.
I'm sure everyone's going to introduce you to whatever that name of that girl is from American Idol. I'm sure all this will happen for you. I'm sure all your dreams will come true. Nice knowing you.
In fact, someone did email me on Facebook, asked me if I'd call into a show that they
Good.
work for.
Good.
Excellent.
Go
all
ahead.
right, so you're all set.
O&A.
Good. Go on. All set.
Asses.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I wish you well.
Let them deal with you.
Right. They're much better at dealing with you than I am. Because I've had it. I'm frustrated. I don't know what else to do.
Does he think it's us and that other people will learn to live with him? You think we're the nutty people, Eric, and you're normal?
Believe me, nobody else would have put up with you for this long.
I don't feel I'm at all difficult.
I know you don't.
I know you don't. Okay. Eric, bye. No hard feelings, and thank you for calling in all these years, and we're done. I'll somehow survive without you. Thank you.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I wish you a long, healthy life.
Can't you say goodbye?
Bye for good.
Bye for good. I mean, what is the problem with waiting your turn to get the IQ test? I mean, what is the problem?
It stresses him out.
Yeah. And
There wouldn't have been a problem if the doctor didn't say in the first...
who cares what the doctor said? I told you the doctor was wrong. We're not giving you the result ahead of time. That doesn't make the show work. It's a waste of my money and time. Why can't you get that through your head? I got it. This is a waste of time.
I thought he said goodbye for good. What are we still talking? Why didn't you hang up?
And believe me, even if he said now he agrees, 2 days later he'd be back again going, I don't agree to this. It's ridiculous.
You don't know that.
I do know you. I know you like I know you so well. Johnny tells me about you. Hey, hi, Pitch. How you doing? What's happening?
Hey, Howard, something, you're right. Get rid of this measure because, something, I took the test. I didn't need to give you a problem. I didn't need to give the doctor a problem about these test scores. I just, waited patiently and waited till I got the result.
That's what of course.
Hey, Mickey Mouse's retarded cousin.
Hey, you know what, Eric? I probably figure when the results come out, you probably because you get it, and he doesn't.
Howard, seriously, why are you wasting your time with him?
I don't know. I'm a masochist, but I'm done anyway, Eric. I learned my lesson.
Come on, don't let him rile you up. Come on, get to Steve Rankin and do the news. Hang up on him.
All right, High Pitch. I'm going to take your advice.
High Pitch, go eat yourself to...
All right. You guys done?
No, not yet. Eric, take the IQ test.
He took it already. It's okay. I don't want.
done. We're not
I don't need him
doing
as a
that.
part of it. It's fine.
Oh, and he's the one that's going to... He thinks I haven't even taken it.
All I know is you're.
Eric, listen, Eric. Why do you have Howard results when it happens?
Because Eric wants to be different from everyone, High Pitch.
Well, he's retarded. If he doesn't want his test results revealed on the show, he's retarded.
All right. Thank you, High Pitch.
Howard, I love you. Have a great day, Robin.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you don't want the IQ test results revealed, hang up the don't waste Howard's time.
Yeah. Why are you bothering me? High Pitch is making a lot of sense today.
Yeah, you don't want to be a part of anything we do. You don't like us. Why are you on the phone?
I mean, how would Gary treat you like gold and give him a hard time?
Oh, yeah, calling me shrimp on air is treating me like gold. Like that ape face did last week.
Call me ape face. I got to fight back.
Howard, I mean, come on, Eric. Since you've been on the show, Howard Gary's been so nice to you, and you can't do that.
It's all right, Eric. High Pitch, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, Eric. Nice knowing you. Bye.
Bye.
Right. We're done.
signs
Well,
off.
that's why I'm done
You can't
with him.
leave on nice terms. We're just
No.
saying we can't work together.
He can't be nice. There's nothing human about him.
And he always wants special
Fucking
treatment.
arrogant prick.
You're the one that's arrogant.
He just hung up.
Yeah, I'm arrogant. Yeah, Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard. I think you're handling this just right, Matt. Like, Eric is really not thankful, and that's the only endearing thing about him, really.
Right.
Is the fact that he'll never say thank you and that he'll never appreciate anything. Can I ask you to extend this ban, though, to Johnny Fratto as well?
Well,
I hope
Johnny, I don't have a
secretly
problem
been
with.
paying you some money behind the scenes to get on the air over the years. You know what I'm saying?
I like Johnny, but whatever.
Uh,
Anyway,
well-
I'm done with Eric.
I just think he can't do the IQ test because he's going on holiday pretty soon. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Holy mackerel. I see Eric's already back on the phone, but I'm done. Eric, how am I going to end this with you? You can't keep calling back. We're done.
Excuse the trying to keep myself in a time frame of having to have the heart surgery done in 3 to 4 years instead of having it done tomorrow.
Well,
From the
why are you
stress-
on the phone? Isn't this stressful for you?
Yeah, we should be done with each other. I don't want to be your stress.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm serious. Don't yell at me. I want to ask you a question. How come this is all an issue now, but when we first talked to you about setting this up, you never brought this up to us?
I don't know.
Good answer.
You see, the
don't
problem,
want-
Eric, I'm going to explain it one last time. You said you wanted to be part of the IQ test. You know how it works. We don't give the people the information ahead of time. It's like American Idol. We all get on there and we go, okay, the person with the lowest IQ, the person with the highest IQ, and we all take bets. You know the score. You know how we do it. You know how we do the show. We explained it when we did it. And Eric, just listen to me.
Will you let me speak?
Because you don't get it.
I don't get the harm in each person knowing their individual IQ score.
Nobody asked you if you understood.
Because number one, I don't want the information getting out. Number two, I want to bet on it. I want to have fun with it. I want
It's
to.
the idea of the surprise to even the person.
The day of the event, I want to say to you, Eric, do you think it's got the pace? Do you think? And you'll know already. It's not going to work for me. And this was the bit from the beginning. I never would have asked you to do it.
I was the one that prompted to do this by challenging.
Okay. Listen, Eric, you're absolutely right. I'm wrong. We're done with each other. Don't call in anymore. I don't want to speak to you. I've had it. We went to a. If you said to me now, hey Howard, I get it. I'll wait my turn like everyone else. I'll hear my IQ announced on the air. Fine, we have no problem. But it's just too much aggravation, too much arguing, too much back and forth. It costs us a lot of money. And you know what? You're right. If your health is going to be disturbed by not knowing your IQ ahead of time, then by all means, go get your IQ and be done with us. Now, what's it going to be?
I guess I'm going to get it and not.
Good. All right. So go get your IQ. He's going to go get his IQ.
Okay.
So go get it and see it and have a nice life. And trust me, the day you hear that IQ, don't ever call here again because I'm never picking up. Just know it. You wasted our time. You knew the bit.
And wasted our money.
And you're the only person that we've done this bit now, and you're the only person that's a problem. Jeff the drunk's not a problem. Wendy the retard's not a problem. You're the problem. You always have a problem. You can't just simply do it and not be a... High Pitch Eric
Talk
wasn't
about
a problem.
Stress. We get stressed out dealing with you.
High Pitch Eric took the test, and we don't hear from him since. You're the only one. Do you see a pattern?
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's what I thought.
And I was out of town the first
All right.
time you did this.
Very
I
good.
did not hear how.
We told you the rules.
And we're leaving out the part also where, forget that whether you heard it on the show, Jason explained it all to you in advance as well.
Yeah.
So
It's
stop
fine.
lying to us that you didn't know.
Yeah, stop that. That's ridiculous. Of course you
I'm
knew.
not lying to you.
All right, whatever. Anyway, Eric, great knowing you. Enjoy your life. I'm sure other people are going to do what we do for you. I'm sure that you're going to have lots of TV offers. I'm sure you're going to have all kinds of exciting things in the future. I'm sure other people are going to send you to the Bunny Ranch. I'm sure everyone's going to...
you won't be sitting there looking at the wall.
I'm sure everyone's going to introduce you to whatever that name of that girl is from American Idol. I'm sure all of this will happen for you. I'm sure all your dreams will come true. Nice knowing you.
In fact, someone did email me on Facebook, asked me if I'd call into a show that they work for.
Good.
Excellent.
Go
all
ahead.
right, so you're all set.
O&A.
Good. Go on. All set.
Asses.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I wish you well.
Let them deal with you.
Right. They're much better at dealing with you than I am. Because I've had it. I'm frustrated. I don't know what else to do.
Does he think it's us and that other people will learn to live with him? You think you think we're the nutty people, Eric, and you're normal?
Believe me, nobody else would have put up with you for this long.
I don't feel I'm at all difficult.
I know you don't.
I know you don't. Okay. Eric, bye. No hard feelings, and thank you for calling in all these years, and we're done. I'll somehow survive without you. Thank you.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I wish you a long, healthy life.
Can't you say goodbye?
Bye for good.
Bye for good. I mean, what is the problem with waiting your turn to get the IQ test? I mean, what is the problem?
It stresses him out.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been a...
Okay, there's a guy on the phone claims to be the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert. And...
why do we want to talk to him?
I'm fascinated by it. This is Javier. Hey, Javier, how you doing?
Good morning, Howard.
Morning. Now, you are a fan of the show for how many years?
Well, very few years, because obviously I couldn't listen to K-Rock. I knew you from first Letterman in the late 80s, and then the E! Show, and then...
well, you live in San Juan, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he couldn't...
So how does he become an Eric the Midget expert?
Well, I started listening to Howard Stern Show clips on YouTube.
Right.
And, then I would watch, and I would see, like, clips that said Eric the Midget. Now, I couldn't care less about a midget.
Right.
I was intent on listening to, like, Gary saying Reese's instead of Reese's, or McKine.
Right.
And one day I said, I got to give the guy a chance. And from the first moment I heard, I was totally hooked.
He's like totally obsessed with Eric the Midget.
I would say so, yeah. It's a great entertainment.
And your obsession goes so deep that you literally, what did you do? You cataloged all of his appearance in order?
Yeah, because there's a bunch of guys who put up sound clips of Eric on YouTube.
Right.
And what I did is, when you have an account on YouTube, you can make playlists. So there were so many that I started to put them on the playlist in chronological order. The great thing about it is, once you listen to Eric on the serious years, it's almost like a saga. It's like a bunch of stories, and it's all so funny. It's so incredibly funny.
So it's almost like a movie to you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stories. You have the flying with balloons thing, and his so-called girlfriend Kendra.
Javier, when you go back in time now, because I don't even remember this, and since you're the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert.
Yeah.
Did he become sort of, like, everyone thinks he's sort of, I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but was he more well-behaved and compliant when he first called in on K-Rock?
Well, I really haven't listened a lot to K-Rock calls, because most of what you find is serious years. But obviously you couldn't say a bunch of stuff on K-Rock.
So you don't know how it came about that Eric called our show, like what his first call was ever about. Do you know that?
I know.
Oh,
it
you
was
do?
About American Idol.
About American Idol. You mean he called up over the transom, he suddenly just called into our radio show and said, I want to comment on American Idol?
I think he wanted to defend Kelly Clarkson, because I think he called her fat or not that pretty, and he got angry, and I think he called in to defend her.
Wow. And
you say that Eric, more than anyone on the show, inspires you to listen and to find out more because of this saga of Eric.
Yeah, I can't wait for Eric to call again. It's very sad what's happened, but you know what? It happens almost every year. He says he's 100% done with the show, and then he calls again. Whether he takes a week or a month, eventually he calls again. And you know what, Howard? I'm following him on Facebook, and he's already, I think he's breaking down already.
He's cracking?
What gives you that idea?
He's been saying that he's done for good. And then I think yesterday he said, well, if certain conditions are met, I may call again.
I see.
He's already breaking down. He said that basically his conditions are that only the people in studio can only goof on him, that Gary has to stop attacking him daily because he believes that Gary attacks him daily.
Right.
That once his call ends, you have to stop goofing on him. And, you know, he's already putting conditions.
That's
so I think he's breaking down, and I think eventually there will be a reconciliation. He's radio gold, Howard. It can't end like this.
So you don't think Howard can stay away from him? Because Eric didn't ban himself. This time, Howard banned him.
Well, the difference this time is I banned him,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why. Because I really feel he was not honest with me. We went through a lot of trouble to line him up for the IQ test. And I believe he really understood what was going to be the bit. And like you say, he wants this special consideration, which would destroy the entire bit.
Yeah, he's acting as if he left the show because of the way we were treating him. That's not the case at all.
Right. In fact, I think I was treating him very well and certainly getting him opportunities and getting him laid and all kinds of things. There was a lot of quid pro quo. But, you know, And
now he's in a negotiation with himself. Nobody's talking to him.
No, I mean, I'm really kind of furious because I've always felt that if you make a deal with someone and you say you're going to be part of a bit, and then we go to the expense, and we just don't get a lot of money around here to do bits. So to get like almost like $1,000 to test him and get testing for everyone else, we put this all together. And, you know, it takes a lot of time to put this bit together. We could have tested someone else. So I got really angry with him. And I'm not backing down.
And rightfully so. You know, he got to me. He knows what it's about. He knows how it goes. He just makes up excuses. But it's one of the fascinating things about Eric Howard.
What is your favorite Eric the Midget phone call? Like, what was your one big Eric moment? Oh,
man. There's so many. That's hard. You know, when he ordered Johnny to do a guy, Jerry.
Yeah.
You know, when he said, I'm club-footed, you asswipe.
That is a great one.
You know, the whole thing.
Javier, how old a guy are you?
I'm 35.
35, you got a job?
I'm an attorney.
You're an attorney, so you're not some slouch.
Wow. You actually have a practice?
Yeah. Well, I work for the government.
Oh, my.
Look at him. Yeah, he's a big shot, and he loves Eric the Midget. All right, hey, I'm going to test... Hey, let me do you a favor, Javier, here. I'm going to let you prove you're the world's biggest Eric the Midget fan. I'm going to ask you a series of questions.
All right.
I'm going to see how well you do. I'll tell you what.
All right.
If you get 50% of them right, I'm going to give you $711 cash.
Oh.
From 7-Eleven.
50%?
Yeah. I don't know how many questions I'm going to ask you, but if you get half of them right. Is that fair, Robin?
All right.
Don't you think? 1 out of 2 kind of thing?
Sure. Go for it.
All right. You get $711 cash from 7-Eleven. Be sure to pick up this month's cup with a Cause Celebrity Coffee Cup designed by Will Ferrell. All right, here we go.
All right.
World's biggest Eric the Midget fan should know the following answers. How tall does Eric claim to be?
Well, originally he claimed to be around 3'6". Now he says he's 3 foot. I don't know how he lost 5 or 6 inches. But.
Well, he claims to be 3'5". He later admitted he's 3 foot. So I'm going to give that to you. That's absolutely correct. All right. What is Eric's birth date?
March 11th, 1975.
That is 100% correct.
Wow. You are really into Eric.
All right, ready? Question number 3. Who is Eric's roommate?
Jan.
Jan is correct.
Jan Johnson.
So far, he's 100%, Howard.
Yeah, this is very impressive. You're well on your way to getting the $711 and proving you are the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert. What children's book did Eric the Midget try to write?
Dougie the Puggy.
That is correct. You do miss the little guy when you go through these things.
You know, Howard, I had an idea for Eric. I wanted him to give me permission to write the Dougie the Puggy sequel. Dougie the Puggy meets Granny Annie.
Were you, have you ever actually spoken with Eric the Midget?
I once logged on to the JFSC just to check it out.
Right.
And that was actually where he ended the show in a fit of rage. And I talked to him on Facebook, but obviously not over the phone or anything.
Right. That would be a dream for you.
Yeah.
The first TV show on which Eric ever acted.
American Dreams.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right, this is a hard one. You ready?
Your knowledge of Eric is very deep.
If you know this one, I'm going to say this guy's unbelievable. What name did Eric use to pretend to be someone else on the Stern Fan Network?
Romeo Blues.
That is correct. Wow. Wow. I mean, you're already getting the $711 just based on those. But here, I'm just going to give you a couple of more because I'm impressed.
All right.
Who did Eric the Midget say his favorite band was in 2005?
Oh, boy. You got me there.
Rascal Flatts.
I was going to say that. That's the only one I could think of.
He likes country. Yeah.
Eric claimed he was dating a girl in 2008. What was her name?
Kendra.
That's correct. What did Eric want to name his modeling agency?
Eric's Modeling Agency.
Yeah, Eric's Modeling and Talent Agency. That's correct.
Why would you name it anything else?
Yeah. What a great name. Eric's Modeling Agency. Remember he was going to let the model live in his house?
Right. That was, he was having a contest, and part of the prize was living with him.
She had to live there for 7 years.
Yeah, I think that was...
7 years.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Like, he had to sign a contract with her. She wasn't allowed to leave for 7 years.
What a contest.
Eric's Modeling Agency. You go out, he was going to go to all the clubs and look for the winner, and then when he found her, he was going to lock her up in the house.
Right, he was going to take her home.
Where he could advise her. I wonder if the girl would have...
Basically stifle her career.
Lived there for the best 7 years of her life. All right. What song did Eric sing when Sal asked him to audition for The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, the Lollipop Guild.
Exactly right. Eric once admitted to his masturbation method. What was it?
Oh, he humps the bed.
That's right. Lays on his belly and rubs against the sheets.
Yeah.
Right.
So far, dude, you only got one wrong.
One wrong.
All right, I'll give you a couple more. What were the names of the two bunny accompanied Eric to the studio?
Oh.
Haley and Cherry.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh, the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert.
You don't have time to practice law.
What was the name of the bunny... Would you go to a lawyer who was the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert?
No.
What was the name of the bunny who took Eric's virginity?
Oh, I think it was Cherry.
It was Haley. I'm sorry.
All right.
Eric made a personal appearance at what professional sporting event in 2009?
Was it the WWE?
Sacramento Kings. You got that one wrong. All right. And you know the answer to this one. When Howard asked what was wrong with Eric's foot, how did he respond?
Club.
That's exactly right. That's the exact quote. I'm club-fucking-footed, you asswipe. I got so many questions, Ron, but this gentleman has absolutely...
Obviously, he has done his time.
Yeah.
I'm full of useful information, yeah.
I mean, look at him. What
so
event...
are you missing Eric on the show tremendously?
Oh, yeah.
He loves it.
He should just call in. He should make the peace with you, Howard. We should just, start all over again. He should, I don't know. He's not gonna say he's sorry.
Do you get angry with the people who write in and say never have Eric on again?
I don't get angry, but I just don't agree. It's like, I think somebody on Superfan Roundtable said it last week. There's no halfway with Eric and the fans. Either you love him or you hate him. And I tend to believe a lot of people love him more than there's people that hate him.
All right, here's a tough one. What did Eric do for Howard that... That's correct. Look at you. Look at that. Remember when Eric mentioned... What event did Eric want to be a correspondent for on Bubba's show?
Oh, some NASCAR.
Right, NASCAR. All right, last one. I'm fascinated that you know the answers.
Now that we're talking about it, I love that Eric's into all this manly stuff, except for American Idol. He's pretty manly.
He's pretty masculine. What celebrity offered to be a co-host for Eric's second show on Howard 101? That's a tough one.
Second show?
Yeah.
I thought there was only one.
Yeah, well, I guess if there was a second.
The first one was Brian Dunkelman.
That's right. Well, it is Brian Dunkelman, actually, so I'll give you that. Very good. Who was the wrestler Eric wanted to manage?
Oh, man. I can't remember that one.
Rated R. Rated R. How many inches did Eric say he was when he measured it for Howard? How many inches?
5 inches.
It's correct. Look at it. Well, okay.
You're good.
Javier Vasquez, you are an Eric the Midget expert extraordinaire.
If there are other Eric the Midget experts out there who would like to challenge Javier, they better get in touch with him.
Yeah, I'm sure that the people that put up the sound clips, they must know a lot, you know.
Yeah, but you're pretty impressive. You know, did I lose Javier? I just hung up on him.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
I wanted to lock him in, and I thought I had. Eric, you there? This is Eric. This is a different Eric. Eric,
it's not Eric.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey, Gary, get Javier back on the line. Yeah, Eric.
Hey, Howard. I know when Eric started.
When?
Really?
It was right after he got the gig on American Dream, and you wanted to have him in to promote the show, and you just started making a ton of demands about, you know, coming in and doing an appearance and how you couldn't goof on him and all those type of things. It's typical Eric the Midget type stuff.
There you go.
Yep.
I wanted to say,
the show.
Thanks, Eric. I wanted to say goodbye to Javier, and Javier, I accidentally hung up on you. There?
That's all right.
All right, sorry about that. By the way, Javier says he falls asleep to Eric clips every night, right?
Really?
You play them at night?
That's right.
Are you a married man?
No, I'm not.
So you don't have a wife laying there saying, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing?
I don't think that would work at all.
Javier, if you ever did get married, did you have a girlfriend?
Not right now.
Okay. Have you had a girlfriend in this period of time where you fall asleep to Eric the Midget clips?
No.
Well, hey, what the hell? That's very fortunate, because I think if you did meet a woman and she said to you, look, Javier, I don't want you listening to Eric the Midget before you go to sleep, I think that would be a reason to break up, right?
I don't know. I don't think I need to. You know.
Javier, what's with you?
When you wait listening to Eric or having a woman in bed, I mean, come on. Listen, I'm a big fan, but I'm not an idiot.
Javier, what's with the dating slump you're in? What's going on there?
Well, no, nothing. It's just for the past few years I've had problems. You know, I went through depression and anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and for the longest time I didn't seek help. And I finally did, and I'm getting my life back together. I'm coming back to being who I am, and eventually I'll get to that again. But I don't feel right now like I'm.
Because I'm thinking
the Eric obsession occurred during this period, wouldn't it? Would I be right?
I guess. Yeah, I mean,
do you think that could have thrown you into depression?
No, not at all. In fact, it helps. You know, laughter is the best medicine, you know.
Javier, I read that Puerto Ricans do not get anxiety attacks. I'm very, very surprised by that.
You're suspicious that he's not Puerto Rican?
That's right. You might be part something else. Javier, I would think a Puerto Rican attorney would be able to get laid like from Puerto Rico.
Well, you know, I don't have, like, a lot of money. I work for the government, and, I don't ride around in fancy cars or anything. If I had my private practice, then it would be something else. But, eventually I'll move on, and I'm sure I'll do well.
Very good. All right, Javier. Thank you very much. Javier had a couple of lean years with the women because of his depression.
And so he turned to Eric the Midget for solace.
Right. And Eric the Midget. That is something. That's really something. Better than heavy medication, I'll tell you that.
Oh, definitely. Eric and your show have helped me a lot. I laugh all the time, and I really hope to hear from you on 2011.
What happened in the bad years? Were you just like not able to get out of bed and stuff?
Yeah, you just you're in your home and you just don't want to go out. You don't want to talk to people. You feel like like I don't know. You're depressed. Sometimes I had the feeling like I wanted to cry, and I don't know why.
Did you want to hurt yourself?
No, it never got to that.
Yeah.
But, you know, my family was always there for me.
That's good.
And I stopped calling my friends, and I didn't go out, and you just don't want to do anything. I would go to work, and I would just go home and just, you know, shut my door and do nothing.
I like your honesty about it. Is there depression in your family?
No, not really. It's just, you know, it's a really long story how it happened, but the thing is that my problem was that sometimes I'm very stubborn, and I didn't seek help.
Right.
You know, I didn't go to a shrink or anything. And then one day I said, you know, I feel like I'm in a hole, and I just don't want to live like this anymore. And I said, I got to get help.
They put you on medication?
So, yeah.
What'd they give you?
It's on Paxil.
You know, maybe that's why I'm listening a little bit. I'm thinking maybe that's why you connect so much with Eric the Midget. He's such a stubborn guy, too. You know what I mean? And you're stubborn. You wouldn't go get help.
Yeah, and, you know, you've said it before. Eric is as delusional as he may seem to be, because Eric seems to live in, like, his own little reality.
Right.
Where he's the center of the universe, and everybody else are, like, I don't know, maggots. You know, he doesn't... One thing I notice is, you know, Eric, people seem to be intimidated by you when they talk to you.
Right.
And Eric couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Eric treats you, calls you big-nosed bastard or whatever,
right.
You know.
Eric doesn't care what I can do for him or what I've done in my career.
He'll say, what are you doing leaving me on hold?
Right. It's great.
The loudmouth midget.
See, Javier, I'm with you. That's why I find him fascinating, too.
You know, one of the funniest moments was when he first came on his webcam and you saw him for the first time.
Yeah.
And you were looking at his gnarled fingers.
Yes.
You're saying, like, oh, poor Eric, man, it can't be easy, can it? And then he goes, well, you interrupted what I was saying. So, you know, you were being compassionate to him, and all he can care about is you interrupted him.
Ridiculous midget.
He doesn't even, he didn't look for sympathy.
No.
That's why I liked him.
Yeah.
All right, Javier, I'm with you. I could talk about Eric all day. Congratulations, you've won $711 cash from 7-Eleven. You are, in fact, Javier, as far as I know, the world's greatest expert on Eric the Midget.
For now.
And by the way, Javier, be sure to pick up this month's cup with a cause, Celebrity Coffee Cup designed by Will Ferrell. That'll cheer you up, get you out of any depression you're in.
Sure will.
All right, Javier, thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Howard.
That's a Javier Vasquez in Puerto Rico, who is the world's greatest Eric the Midget trivia expert.
I didn't know there was such Eric fans out there.
Eric,
there are.
Ridiculous midget.
Robin, you're missing a whole world out there. You're really not on it. If there is someone out there who thinks they're a bigger Eric the Midget expert, I would have Javier and you go at it.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot more questions.
Obnoxious midget.
What is that, Eric?
Eric, the obnoxious midget.
Yes. What do you want me to call you again? I forget.
Eric, the major.
All right. All right. Then whatever you say, I'll do. Well, there he is. There he is. Okay, this guy on the phone claims to be the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert. And
why do we want to talk to him?
I'm fascinated by it. This is Javier. Hey, Javier, how you doing?
Good morning, Howard.
Morning. Now, you are a fan of the show for how many years?
Well, very few years, because obviously I couldn't listen to K-Rock. I knew you from first Letterman in the late 80s, and then the E! Show, and then...
well, you live in San Juan, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he couldn't...
So how does he become an Eric the Midget expert?
Well, I started listening to Howard Stern Show clips on YouTube.
Right.
And, you know, then I would watch, and I would see, like, clips that said Eric the Midget. And I couldn't care less about a midget.
Right.
I was intent on listening to, like, Gary saying Reese's instead of Reese's, or McKine.
Right.
And one day I said, you know, I got to give the guy a chance. And from the first moment I heard, I was totally hooked.
He's like totally obsessed with Eric the Midget.
I would say so, yeah. It's a great entertainment.
And your obsession goes so deep that you literally, what did you do? You cataloged all of his appearance in order?
Yeah, because there's a bunch of guys who put up sound clips of Eric on YouTube.
Right.
And what I did is, when you have an account on YouTube, you can make playlists. So there were so many that I started to put them on the playlist in chronological order. The great thing about it is once you listen to Eric on the serious years, it's almost like a saga. It's like a bunch of stories, and it's all so funny. It's so incredibly funny.
So it's almost like a movie to you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stories. You know, you have the flying with balloons thing, and his so-called girlfriend Kendra.
Javier, when you go back in time now, because I don't even remember this, and since you're the world's greatest Eric the Midget expert.
Yeah.
Did he become sort of, like everyone thinks he's sort of, I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but was he more well-behaved and compliant when he first called in on K-Rock?
Well, I really haven't listened a lot to K-Rock calls, because most of what you find is serious years. But obviously you couldn't say a bunch of stuff on K-Rock.
So you don't know how it came about that Eric called our show, like what his first call was ever about. Do you know that?
I know.
Oh, you do?
About American Idol.
About American Idol. You mean he called up over the transom, he suddenly just called into our radio show and said, I want to comment on American Idol?
I think he wanted to defend Kelly Clarkson because I think he called her fat or not that pretty, and he got angry, and I think he called in to defend her.
Wow.
And you say that Eric, more than anyone on the show, inspires you to listen and to find out more because of this saga of Eric.
Yeah, I can't wait for Eric to call again. It's very sad what's happened, but you know what? It happens almost every year. He says he's 100% done with the show, and then he calls again. Whether he takes a week or a month, eventually he calls again. And you know what, Howard? I'm following him on Facebook, and he's already, I think he's breaking down already.
He's cracking?
What gives you that idea?
He's been saying that he's done for good, and then I think yesterday he said, well, if certain conditions are met, I may call again.
I see.
He's already breaking down. He said that basically his conditions are that only the people in studio can only goof on him, that Gary has to stop attacking him daily because he believes that Gary attacks him daily.
Right.
That once his call ends, you have to stop goofing on him. And, you know, he's already putting conditions.
That's funny.
I think he's breaking down, and I think eventually there will be a reconciliation. He's radio gold, Howard. It can't end like this.
So you don't think Howard can stay away from him? Because Eric didn't ban himself. This time, Howard banned him.
Well, the difference this time is I banned him,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why. Because I really feel he was not honest with me. We went through a lot of trouble to line him up for the IQ test. And I believe he really understood what was going to be the bit. And like you say, he wants this special consideration, which would destroy the entire bit.
Yeah, he's acting as if he left the show because of the way we were treating him. That's not the case at all.
Right. In fact, I think I was treating him very well and certainly getting him opportunities and getting him laid and all kinds of things. There was a lot of quid pro quo. But, you know, And now he's in a negotiation with himself. Nobody's talking to him. No, I mean, I'm really kind of furious because I've always felt that if you make a deal with someone and you say you're going to be part of a bit, and then we go to the expense, and we just don't get a lot of money around here to do bits. So to get like almost like $1,000 to test him and get testing for everyone else, we put this all together. And, you know, it takes a lot of time to put this bit together. We could have tested someone else. So I got really angry with him. And I'm not backing down.
And rightfully so. You know, he
got to me.
No, dude. You had no story when you went in there.
If it's not a story, that means you don't have a pace car and you're not driving it around town.
You put the thought in his head that I have some kind of a car.
Lieberman gets so worked up, but it's great.
It's the most moronic argument.
Oh my
God!
God!
So passionate about it.
Lieberman goes like this. He goes.
Yes. Hello, Red Gypsy.
Oh, good morning, Howard and everybody.
Good morning.
I was going to bring up a couple of things, although, you know, Eric just did that. I wanted to say one thing, that I was at AGT, and Ronnie was totally professional.
You know, this Ronnie, I got to tell you, he really is insane. I didn't hear the wrap-up. Gary played me a piece of the wrap-up show with Ronnie about this car. And I turned to Gary and said, I think Ronnie's losing it.
What happened?
Well, I mean, I don't even understand. So John Lieberman says, hey, Ronnie, the story was Ronnie got a new car. Ronnie blew up, and he's going nuts, and I mean, and he's arguing. There was an argument on the wrap-up show. It made no sense. You got to hear this. Did you hear the wrap-up show?
No.
All right, listen to this.
The story was you have a pace car that you're driving
didn't even
around
know
town.
What I had. That was the problem.
That was the story, and that's what I went on the air with. I didn't have all the details.
You came to me,
I didn't
John.
have all,
you came to me and said, I heard you got a new car.
And
you didn't say anything about pace car, schmace car. You said, I heard you were fishing.
Why does Ronnie care if someone says he got a new car? I don't even...
So what if he's fishing? He has an objection to this whole thing.
And that's what we do. In other words, that's how you get paid. The way we make money is that John Lieberman is part of the Howard Stern show. What, you are losing your marbles. Why would you be upset about the guy saying you have a new car? Who cares? And the reason he's in the hall asking you questions is he's making you a part of the show. He's making you famous. And then you go out and do Ronnie's block party and you make money and you get to meet fans. This is all you dreamt of when you were sitting in the car.
It's part of making you more compelling.
You're going crazy.
I lost my mind.
I want you to listen to the playback.
I lost my mind.
I got a new car. You had no idea what the car was. You had no clue what it was.
I had from 3 different sources that it was a
stop with
pace
your
car.
Sources,
so I went
bullshit.
on the air with it, and then you confirmed it. So what's the issue? What's the issue here? There's no issue.
The issue was I confirmed it myself later on. You had no story when you brought it up. You had no story, John.
Ronnie, you're almost like, I can't get through to you. It's like you don't have a normal brain.
I have a normal brain.
Listen to me. When you report, I confirmed the story with 3 sources, and then with you yesterday by blowing me off, you confirmed it.
No, I didn't.
You said...
I said nothing.
What did you say?
I said to you, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then when I kept questioning you, you finally said, yes.
What did I say?
I have a car. We're playing the clip today on the news.
I didn't say what it was.
It corroborated what I had from 3
had a
other
car
sources.
For 20 years already.
So I went on the air with it because I was confident in the story. I had it from enough people.
No, you weren't confident because you didn't know what the car was.
Doesn't matter. I knew it was a pace car, and I knew you had it at home.
Dude,
why do I need to know the year?
You're coming in with having them bring in different pictures, different colors. You're telling me the car's orange. You're telling me the car's pink. You had no clue.
The structure of the story was true, and I stand behind it.
Well, good. You stand behind it. I think it was bullshit.
You don't. How is it? So it's not true?
It's true now.
Thank you.
I
Thank
said
you.
It was
That's
true.
it.
I said it was true afterwards. When Howard asked me, I said it was true. Not to you.
Do you hear this argument?
What are you doing, Ron?
I don't know. And I was going to say to him yesterday, you got to calm down. You get upset about everything lately. And then he starts attacking me. He says, Howard likes his electronic devices. Yeah, I do. And if they ask me if I got a new one, I'll tell them. I don't listen. If John
there's a difference between walking around and you got a new phone,
right? And if John finds out, I'll tell him.
And there's a difference between driving around in a car that stands out a lot, and I don't need people knowing it's me. That's all. I don't need people bothering me.
You got a car that people will look at, and now you don't want them to know it's you?
To see it.
Yeah, they'll see it, but they don't have to know it's me. They don't have to know it's me.
Why buy a car that draws that much attention? Really?
Oh, here he is. I don't want to deal
John
with him.
Lieberman.
I don't want to have to deal with him now.
You don't?
Why don't you care?
Let's
I can't stand him.
Why?
I can't stand the man.
But Ronnie, he's part of the show. He's doing his job.
He's a shit reporter.
Is this on right?
Yeah.
You don't even know how to put a microphone on. It's on backwards, you idiot.
Oh, dear.
This is a different one than I normally use,
boo-hoo.
Ronnie.
It's different than he normally uses.
You have become such... You're an ignoramus. You don't know what you're speaking about. You came up to me in the hall about 5 minutes ago. You say, I know who your sauce is. I know who your sauce is.
It's a source.
Yeah. I said source.
You didn't ask Richie Wilson.
Oh, ask Richie Wilson.
What is the story with this car?
Play what I did to him yesterday, how I made him blow up.
What do you
Play
mean?
that.
What is that? This is it, no?
When I said he was a shit reporter, how he went ballistic.
Well, here, I mean, I'm in the middle of the Ronnie argument.
That's
what's
what I'm
the
bringing
issue?
out.
You're confirming my story.
No, dude. You had no story when you went in there.
If it's not a story, that would mean you don't have a pace car and you're not driving it around town.
You put the thought in his head that I have some kind of a car.
I don't know. I don't know which part you're talking
It's
about.
right towards the end.
I think that's all I have. They give me clips.
Oh, he went crazy.
I did not go crazy. What I was saying to you, Ronnie,
they were falling out of his head, dude.
I was making...
Listen, let me explain this to Ronnie. The reason we hired him,
I don't care,
is because
I don't care why you hired him.
Yeah, but you're working.
I don't like
here.
him.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't have
like
to
you.
like me.
I don't
you
like
don't
you.
have to like me, but you can politely say no comment. But you see, when your reaction is so out of bounds,
that's all I have to say.
Sure, you can say no comment
on any story you come to me with.
You know what?
On.
I just don't.
I don't like you.
So if it's about Ronnie's block party,
send Lisa.
promoting,
send Lisa to me. I love Lisa.
I will send Lisa. Fine, no more block party stories.
Okay.
And you know what is out of bounds? I've never attacked you in terms of your security
I
job.
was just fucking with you like everybody fucks with me.
I have never personally attacked you.
You work on the Stern Show.
Please finish?
You work on the Stern Show. Take your fucking medicine like I do.
Are you kidding me, Mr. Hypocrite?
Take your medicine. I take it all the time.
Ronnie doesn't know what hypocrite means. You explain it.
No, I don't.
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But
I'm fucking stupid.
You attacking my reporting is ridiculous, and I'll give you an example.
Don't look
there
how
are a number
defensive you
because
are. You sound like me now.
When I go up to Gary, and I ask him a question, he is forthright. I say, Gary,
because all the stories you do on Gary are...
No, because
Gary's running for park recreation there. Gary,
let me give you an example of a story I did yesterday that Gary didn't want reported. I say, Gary, I heard you were in a car accident. I had two sources.
What happened?
I had two sources telling me he was in an accident. And you know what Gary does?
How come you killed the story?
It was on the air yesterday on Howard 100 News. You don't listen?
No, I hate the news.
Oh, so you can criticize, but you don't listen to what we do?
Stories. I don't like your stories.
Okay.
I only listen to Lisa's stories. And Shuley. They're the greatest.
You know what?
Reporters.
When
Shuley's
even
awesome,
Scott DePace,
Shuley is the best
Scott
reporter,
DePace,
man. He's even funny when he does his stories.
What about
even
Scott
DePace?
Yes.
When I confronted him yesterday about some allegations that I've been hearing.
I know what you're talking about. This TV camera was supposed to be covering him. He was having a meltdown about something, and he had the cameras turned off. He's instructed people not to shoot his picture.
There are a lot of things.
I got word about.
Don't shoot him when he's leaning back in his chair either.
And I will take this up with Scott off the air.
Hey, bring it up because, dude, there's no truth to that. Let's go. Howard.
Well, here are what my sources say.
My sources. Here he goes again.
I have multiple sources.
Oh, I know
around
you
here,
do, man.
and I protect them. That's why I
you
get
pay
these
him,
stories.
Probably.
Yeah,
you
I pay them.
Pay him. Little informants. Little,
yeah, because I'm not spending my money on pace cars
that you fucking run around chasing after.
Howard,
what'd you find out
going on?
You little fucking spies.
Can I say something, Ronnie? If you don't want to be noticed in your car, don't buy a pace car with writing all over it.
It's a collector's car, okay?
Yeah, but if you don't
Leave
want
me
to be
alone.
noticed, why?
I don't bother you with what you do. Why do you have to bother me what I do?
Collect.
Why does that bother you so much?
I'm saying the logic there that you don't want to be on the news.
There's guys with 50 cars in their garage that collect cars. No, I have one.
I have no problem.
It's a crime. I know.
You
I'm
don't
sorry.
Want John asking about your car because you don't want to be noticed. That's a car that you get noticed in. I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to be noticed in that car.
If they don't see me and they don't know it's me.
How are they not going to see you? There's glass in the fucking car. They can look in and
the glass is tinted, okay? Just like when you get in a car.
It's not that tinted.
Oh,
it
is.
No,
is it legal?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
What is that, Scott?
It's a convertible.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, okay. Do I have to put the top down, Gary? Do I have to?
But you will.
Do I have to put the top down?
You don't care if people see you in that.
Oh, stop it now.
You're looking for attention. That's why you get a car like that.
Oh, please.
Hey, why have a convertible if you're not going to put the top down?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I had to get rid of my. I had a convertible once. I put the top down. A guy jumped in the car with me, and I said, perhaps I shouldn't have a convertible. But I said to myself, it's silly to have a convertible if I can't put the fucking top down.
So you got rid of it.
Of course.
Now he's saying he wants a car that gets attention, but he doesn't want the attention.
Yeah, he doesn't want attention. You better do a follow-up story on
that.
Oh,
we already got it. He already said that he'll refuse to tweet out any photos of the car.
Right.
And he wants to know who my source is so that he
I know who your source is.
You absolutely do not.
I ain't telling.
Who?
I know
Why
who
are you not
I know who it is.
3. Name
I know
them.
who they are.
Name the 3.
I know exactly
Name them.
who they are.
Name one of the 3.
I know one of them for sure.
Who is it?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
I'm not going to rat your rats out. I won't rat.
What? Why won't you?
I'm not going to rat your rats out.
Who do you think
you got rats all over the place?
Yes,
yeah, I know
do.
you do.
Yes, I do.
I know you do.
And they're watching you.
Yeah, good. Let them watch me. Who gives a shit? Let them watch me.
You give a shit.
Look at you.
I'm just looking at you.
I'm
I
looking
can't
at
believe
you.
I'm seeing a grown man upset over a pace car that got out on the air.
I don't like you. I told you that. I told you that in the hallway.
And I told you you do not have to
don't
like me.
you.
You don't have to like me, but you can say no comment.
No
I've had
comment.
many other people not like me.
No comment, and I don't like you.
Isn't it okay to rat a rat out, though?
No.
And give your idea on who it might be?
No.
Why? Why are
absolutely
you
not.
protecting them?
Why should I?
You're protecting his source?
Because I'm not like that. I don't rat people out like he fucking rats people out.
I never rat people out.
Okay.
I never give up my sources on anything like this DePace thing. Let me tell you about this DePace thing.
Go ahead.
I have people running.
Everybody knows about that. The whole hallway knows about what
he's
went
got
down.
a report on that.
I have
What do you
people
know about it?
I'm not saying anything. It's
All right,
not
so
my.
let
It's
John
not my
say it
business.
What we have
You know what,
confirmed
Ronnie?
is this.
You would make this show very successful.
Yeah. Ronnie, you don't understand. We need information so
Okay,
that we
good.
can have a show.
All right. Well, then let him do it. Let him be the rat
Well,
ass.
here we go.
Scott DePace,
Shit reporter.
according to multiple.
According to multiple sources.
Sorry, I heard the
Stinks.
shit reporter comment it.
Stinks.
You're a terrific reporter. Don't listen to him.
Stinks.
Could I please get this
Yeah, go
story
ahead.
out before I really have to take action?
Oh, ooh. Is that a threat or a promise?
No, I'm talking to Howard.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Be my
Go
guest.
ahead.
Multiple sources, Howard, say that Scott DePace
Multiple
has
sources.
set rules in the Howard TV control room.
I heard
he
that.
must be notified when he's being shot by a camera
Yeah.
because, in part, because he doesn't want any unflattering images of himself on the Howard TV behind the
Here's
scenes.
another
For
guy
example,
who
when
doesn't
he's
understand how we make a living.
For example, when he is sitting back in his chair.
Thanks, Scott,
Yeah.
for taking the heat off.
He doesn't want those moments captured. And in fact, I have confirmed he shined a mag light in one of the cameramen's cameras because they were trying to get a shot of him yesterday.
Has everyone gone nuts around here?
And he called.
Can I
And he
say
called
something?
one of
Make
his
a living?
producers.
How are we
and
going
he
to make a
called-
living?
You did call one of the producers back there unintelligent yesterday as well.
Is any of it true?
Wow.
Is any of that true? And I believe it is true.
Bits and pieces, but not for the reasons he's
bits and
saying.
pieces.
Go ahead.
So the first thing is,
yes.
I simply don't want a camera spying on me. I have no problem with a camera when I.
Me neither, asshole.
Well, none of us want a camera spying.
So all I requested was that they let me know when they're shooting and when I'm in the control room. I'm in the control room doing my thing.
Yeah, but something went down that would have been good on Howard TV.
No, not once. I simply
What was the
said
event?
I want to know. Now listen. So no, let me explain to you.
John, what was the event
No, let me
that he
explain.
boycotted?
Let's hear, Howard, with all due respect, let's hear
never-
what he says so that I can contradict it with facts.
On the life of my kids, I never told them they can't shoot me. Never once.
But the other day they couldn't shoot you.
They could too.
They have to inform
no,
you.
all I said is just let me know. So it went, a couple of segments went by when all of a sudden I look over my shoulder and there's a camera there and I'm like, hey, can you just let me know? So then apparently, so they were letting me know, but it wasn't loud enough. I wasn't hearing it. So I said, well, can you tap me on the shoulder or do something so that I know you're shooting me? And that was the whole controversy.
But I thought there was something going on that was of particular interest, and the guys were afraid to pick up the camera because they couldn't alert you during it because you were having a meltdown.
Yesterday, my switcher was melting down. I'm doing all this stuff, and you were yelling at me because there was shit in the monitor.
Right.
Rightfully.
Was that the incident?
No, there was another incident as well. During when
Tell Lee to get in here.
When Kelsey, the woman with the large breasts, came in, and there was the jumping jacks incident back in Howard TV.
Right.
My sources tell me that Scott told them not to shoot it, and in fact yelled at Greg Carmel, the cameraman, for documenting the event
All right.
when he was just
That
doing
is
his
a
job.
flat lie. That's libel. I'd like
Well, then
to
let's
take
get
that
them
person
in.
to court.
Then let's get them in
Whoever
here.
That person is.
I
That
have
is a flat out lie. The only
So
reason
are
I did
you-
it was because there was a camera.
Are
there.
you censoring what is being shot of yourself?
Never once. No.
You're not censoring.
Can I ask a question? I got a question.
Not that I'm aware of.
Scott, if you get into an argument with somebody,
Yeah.
somebody doesn't have time to tap you on the shoulder, but it's interesting. Will they get in trouble if they shoot it?
No, I'm talking about that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when I'm doing my job and over my shoulder there happens to be a camera there, and not when I'm arguing with someone. That's of course
But how
fair
are they
game.
gonna get- Nobody shoot it yesterday when you were having this huge argument in the hallway, and Jason went out, and everybody was afraid to shoot it because they were told they can't shoot you.
What is this?
All right,
This is
listen
a
to me.
bunch of
All right, listen to
bullshit.
me. Yes, Doug, what do you
Bring
want to say?
one of these people in here. Is this one of them?
That's one of them. Go
No.
ahead, Doug.
I'm actually going to defend Scott.
Listen, let me say something. Never mind your defense. Here's what I'm going to say.
Well, I'll tell you what
I got to cut through the bullshit.
He's not interested in that.
Everyone, cut the bullshit. None of you are superstars. I am a superstar. You are not. The reason people know your name is because of me. Why do they know your name? Because we make everyone part of the show. You don't pick and choose what you can be part of. Get the cameras on and let's go, baby.
Can I just tell you what happened?
What's what?
Jason saw this fight, part 2. Now, I don't know why John, the great reporter, is not reporting that he has this all on. He was in there with the microphone. They had part 1. It was all on camera. It was all on. He recorded it. So they picked it up in the hallway after the show, and I guess there just wasn't a camera around.
Why don't I have the tape this morning?
I don't know.
In other words, if it were anybody else, you'd be Gary. You're not going to believe this. Jason and John Hine had a huge fight. Here's the audio.
Good point. Why is it not being
we
shown?
can. I think you're going to be bored.
Is there an edict, Doug?
Why didn't you do this?
Is there an edict? I did the story yesterday on Howard 100 News with Lee versus Scott. But is there an edict that Scott cannot be shot in unflattering positions when he's leaning back in his chair?
No.
Well, I don't think I want to be shown that way. And if I knew a camera was on me, I probably would straighten up. Of course, I'm not an idiot.
And that's the point here. The point, what Gary is saying is, cameras can shoot Gary ad nauseum, but you are putting rules on what cameras can show.
Well, if that's true, then tell Gary to turn that camera on 24/7. I want to see what he's doing in his office.
It's on all the time during the show.
No, it's not. He hits a button and it goes on for 10 seconds.
That's after you fucked me last year. But also, every day I'm here.
All right.
Lieberman, you got this one wrong, pal.
I did not get this one wrong. I totally stand by this.
All right, as long as it's straightened out now.
Yeah, sort of.
Everybody's a superstar right here. Ronnie doesn't want to be asked questions.
They're all going no access.
No access. No access. We won't have a show anymore.
Never said it.
Lieberman, good job.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Good job. Bullshit.
No comment. Scott.
Well, all right. I got King of All Blacks wants a comment. Thank you, Red Gypsy. King of All Blacks, yes.
Yeah, Ronnie and a couple of other people up there, they want to be you,
right?
But without the criticism,
right?
They just want to chill and be a superstar, but they want to be you, like, because it seems like you don't get any criticism from people,
right?
So they want to be like you, and,
right?
And what's going to happen eventually is that they're going to grow a hatred to you,
right? King's on track with this.
Yeah, you know I'm always on track.
Not always, but this time you are.
Yeah, I was like, boy, he's making sense.
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. All of a sudden, he's making sense.
How's my phone sound?
The phone is
that great.
It's not great. I don't know why, but thank you, King. All right, Mark, you have the last word on this, and then I really do have to take a break. And then we'll do a nude workout and a lot of other things, Robin. If you get undressed during the commercial.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, smart.
Everybody else, too.
Yeah. Not just you. What is it, Mark?
I love you, Howard. I got to say, Ronnie seems to be a bit insecure. I think he realizes he might be in over his head, and he's pedaling desperately to try to keep his head above water. That might be why he's so offensive every time he thinks someone's attacking him.
Yeah, he goes on the offense. You're right. I mean, guy says to me, "Did you get a new car?" He's like, "Oh, get a new car. Fuck you, you asshole." Yeah, I mean, but the cursing.
You brag about that, wouldn't you? I mean, shouldn't that give him bragging rights?
Sure. Why not? Listen, Ronnie says Howard has his things. He likes new electronics. If Lieberman says you got a new phone, yeah, I got a new phone.
Hey, Howard,
and he talks about it.
I can almost understand why DePace would be kind of ticked off. He just doesn't, he doesn't want unflattering pictures of himself taken. I don't think that's right that he makes that edict, but that's his edict.
Yeah, he certainly takes unflattering pictures of us.
I don't understand the Ronnie thing even for a second.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Ronnie wants to be a judge on the intern beauty pageant. Ronnie wants to come in here and help out with Kelsey and the bathing suits. But the other part of that is also allowing yourself to be exposed in other ways.
Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Well, the best is I bought a car that everyone will look at, and I don't want them looking at me.
Yeah, he doesn't want attention.
So either he's crazy or he's retarded.
He's got to calm down a little, and you know what it is. He's getting very big with his Ronnie Block party.
I think he needs some psychotherapy.
That's the problem. You're getting you got the Ronnie Block party.
Right, Fred.
What?
I'm crazy. I told you that.
I'm just really trying to understand this, Ronnie. I don't understand like the venom towards Lieberman. I mean, Lieberman's just doing
Fuck
his
Lieberman.
job. Why?
He's a shyster reporter. I don't like him.
He's a what?
Shyster.
A shyster.
A shyster's
I don't
a
like
lawyer.
him.
You know what a shyster is?
Yeah, I know what a shyster.
What is a shyster?
Never mind.
All right, that's right.
I don't know. Whatever.
Listen.
But you're funny too.
Calm down.
No, I don't. What am I doing? I'm not
Look at
doing
me.
anything.
That's right. You do nothing.
I'm not.
So be happy. You got to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, I just agreed with you.
Here we go.
I agreed
do
with you.
nothing.
You said I don't do anything. I go. I agree.
All right. You're right. I do nothing.
Wait, I agree with you.
I do nothing. You're right. Why do you have me? If I do nothing, you're right.
If I agree with you,
I'm part of the wallpaper.
No, you're right.
I'm fucking crazy. I told you that.
Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue? Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue?
Yeah, because I like his girlfriend. I can't stand him.
Oh. What, John?
No.
Didn't he have you to a barbecue?
And his nice son. He has a nice son.
Yeah.
But he's a douchebag. I'm sorry.
You like his girlfriend and his son.
Okay, let me tell you something. Jim McClure just sent me an interesting email, and this should put this to rest.
Look at you.
You told everybody at the barbecue.
Look how angry you are.
You told everybody at the barbecue that you had, which I attended.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That about the pace car. So it can't be a secret. You wanted it known. I didn't hear it there, but you wanted it known.
No, I told friends of mine what I was doing.
You know when
You're
you
not my
tell
friend.
people that it's going to get... You're not my friend either.
Good.
And by calling on me to be fired yesterday, that is extremely disrespectful.
Look, yeah, that's the part you missed on the wrap-up show.
Because I would never question you in your capacity. I would never say, Howard,
Dude,
I think this guy should be fired.
I was tweaking your buttons just like everybody else does to me. And you didn't like it at all.
And
you went off the deep end when I said that to you.
And
you
DePace
went
is a
off
man.
the deep end.
I will give this to
Ronnie,
DePace.
You went over the line. He never criticizes your job.
Never.
Oh, I was screwing around with him like everybody does to
but
me.
you
Okay.
went over the line.
All right. Yeah, I go over.
I don't make personal attacks.
I go over the line.
You said he's not
I
competent.
go over the line.
And
said
at
he
least,
was incompetent.
Look, at least Scott DePace stood...
Yes, sir, General!
At least Scott DePace stood there. Listen to me. At least Scott DePace stood there just now and answered my questions.
Good for him.
Admitting that he has put rules on when the camera can shoot him. He must be alerted.
You're Jewish.
You just told me...
Dude, you're Jewish. What are you talking with your hands for? Jewish people don't talk with their hands.
Scott, you just told me...
Italians
that
do,
you,
like me.
Scott,
what's wrong with you?
Scott, you just told me that you
Look at him.
alerted everybody that you have to be told when you are being shot.
Where's your black dick, man? Let me see it.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you. Howard, did you hear
yes,
that?
Yes, listen, you don't have to justify this to me.
You're so upset.
I am not upset at all, but I don't like... I do not like when my professionalism and my profession is questioned. I know how to be a reporter, and I am not here to explain to you. I am not here to explain to you the fundamentals of journalism.
All right,
you're going to blow an eye vessel like me, man. Look out.
But now you pissed off John.
I'm done.
Did he just throw down the
Yeah. It's getting crazy.
Everybody around here is nuts.
Mark, go ahead because I got to take a break.
I feel for you, Ronnie. It really sucks when it feels like people are teaming up on you.
Well,
but, hey, you got people out there that are supporting you. I'm not sure where they are, but they're out there, okay?
Teaming up on him. They asked him if he got a new car.
Yeah. I don't know quite what to say about it. Maybe he's self-hating and projecting it on others. I can't quite...
I mean, what kind of question is that to blow up over?
Don't you want to know about Ronnie's new car?
Yeah, but he certainly doesn't want me to. That's why
But he's driving around in a pace car. I mean, he's not in the Indy 500.
That's like waving a flag.
I mean, that's like me going out in my Fartman costume saying, please don't comment on what I'm wearing.
It's like skywriting and saying, please don't read the note.
Right. I mean, what is that?
It's like a woman walking out with Band-Aids on her nipples
I'm
and
going
saying,
to walk
don't
out of
stare
my
at my
house.
tits.
I'm going to walk out of my house naked and then say, please don't comment on it. I mean, what is that? Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, if Ronnie can't handle jokes about his pace car, how's he going to handle all the jokes after Richard blows him? Because even if Ronnie quits the show, he's going to get jokes about it for the rest of his life.
All right, thank you, Matt. You had the last word on that.
I'm telling you, we're getting into a weird area with those two in a funny way. So it's out there. So Ronnie's doing this weird move. Ronnie's just leaning against the wall, and Ronnie's at the far wall, and Lieberman's over here by the green room, and they're just yelling at each other. And Ronnie's like the guy in the movie, like the gangster, like flipping the coin. He goes, "You're a shit reporter." And for some, I don't know why, but Lieberman goes, "Fuck you! I'm not a shit reporter." I'm telling you, it's getting weird.
Oh my god. Do they know that?
It's completely repetitive, by the way. Like you could go out there in an hour, and the conversation will have not changed at all.
Started up again. It's like that Star Trek.
But Ronnie has figured. But here's the funny thing: Ronnie has figured out if he calls him a shit reporter, it gets under his skin.
Right.
But Ronnie can't. We talked about this on Rapid News. But Ronnie doesn't understand how you rile him up to get under his skin. He doesn't. No, he doesn't like me. I go, but you don't really not like Lieberman. You're just fucking with him. He goes, I know. It's very interesting.
John, why did you finally crack with this Ronnie nonsense? What pushed you over the edge today?
Calling me a shit reporter.
I only speak the truth.
But you're typically able to separate the two.
I am, but you know what, Greg? I am able to separate the two, but I don't like to be called a shit reporter in front of millions of listeners and viewers of Howard TV. I mean, nobody likes their professionalism questioned, and that was the point. I've never once questioned Ronnie's professionalism. I've never once said Ronnie's a bad security guard, or Ronnie isn't good at his job, or Ronnie isn't good in this way. I was simply reporting a story, which, Greg, I want to point out, turned out to be true. The story I reported was true. He has a pace car. That is the bottom line here. And Ronnie trying to tell me how to be a reporter is completely and utterly ridiculous. And then suggesting that I should be fired goes too far. It just goes too far.
What do you think this speaks to? I mean, why would Ronnie take these roads? Why would he go down these avenues?
Because... Fuck. Because when you have no defense and you're backed into a corner, you scratch and claw your way out. And that's
I'm always watching you.
Exactly. But this Ronnie thing is not going to end, because the reality is, when you break it down, he knows how to push my buttons and I know how to push his. This may go on forever.
Just remember, I'm here behind you, man. I'm always around.
Watch those cupcakes. He's put on a few pounds with the cupcakes.
He's worried about me watching cupcakes. You should be watching the TV screen, man.
Is it safe to say that the honeymoon is over? That your little golden era that you enjoyed
my
the first
1 year.
year?
You know, this week marks my 1 year. I think the honeymoon, or maybe it was, it marks my 1 year. So my honeymoon's over. But, you know, at the end of the day, we'll just have to see what happens moving forward.
Keep up the good work, John. It's a sign of your solid reporting that you've started to crack some of the team members around here.
Thank you, Greg. You're next.
Sucks.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
You get a special kind of kick out of when you get a rise out of John Lieberman or any of the news reporters.
You know, everybody's got their guy they pounds on around here. I'm one of the guys that gets pounded on by everybody. So you know what? I like giving it back now. I like it, man. I'm pounding.
No more punching bag.
I'm pounding, man.
You're doing the punching.
I found my punching bag.
And that
I know how to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to get to him, man. Could you close that door, please?
Why did this story
in
particular get to you? I mean, there have been far worse things reported about you than having a pace car.
I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone when it comes to that.
But don't you
think... want people following you around the fucking street?
Well, of course not. But don't you think...
I mean, I don't mind. I like people. I like doing the comedy shows. I like going out there and seeing everybody. But I don't need them following me around in my car. Do you get my point on that?
Do you not like John...
Do you get my point on that?
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
Never mind. You're like the rest of them.
But why did this story in particular really set you up? There have been far worse things.
I just told you. What don't you understand about that?
I guess I didn't get your point.
What don't you understand about that?
Yeah, I guess I didn't get it.
I guess not. Have a lovely day, please.
All right, Robin, let's hear from John Hine. John Hine, what's on the wrap-up show right now?
Scott DePace denies that he must be notified when he's being shot on camera.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's got rules all of a sudden, but we're going to clear all that up.
Edict in these parts. Deny that.
Just keep the... I am the boss around here. Keep a camera on him. That's it. No more rules with it. Everyone has special rules. Tim all of a sudden goes, don't tweet this, don't put this on. This one, Doug Goodstein has the rules. Everyone's got rules around here. This is how we make a living. If you don't like it, you should work somewhere else.
So can we put a camera on you when you don't realize it's there?
There's a camera on me all the time.
No, but when you don't...
When I'm doing the show. During the show hours, there's a camera on me all the time. That's it. Wait, what do you...
I've never once said it can't be. I just want to know when it is.
It's on you now. It's on you all the time. Now you know. So how can you not know? It's on you all the time.
So, all right, and...
Now you know.
That goes for everyone, right? I could just walk up behind him with a camera. Anyone here?
Sure.
At any time I want. That's what we do all day.
What do you think we're doing? What do you think's in the halls with Howard TV? You work for Howard TV.
There's a light on and you know that it's there. This is totally hidden.
What? Hidden? Get out of here.
Scott, when there's a
what
camera,
show do you work
the
for?
studio is not lit, so whenever there's a camera on, it should be a light on.
No, that's where you're wrong, Gary, because I can't...
You don't see it as a
I
camera?
can't see the monitor.
All right, listen to me, Scott. I'm going to explain it again. It's so simple. There's a camera on you all the time. Now you know.
I installed my own camera for that. I don't want a camera sneaking up behind me.
Hold on. We work on the Howard Stern show. We have cameras on. You work for Howard TV.
He's a director, not a...
The direct. You ever watch the Academy Awards? They got a fucking camera on them.
I'm the producer, and Lieberman's... I'm the producer. Lieberman's the news guy. Lisa's a news person. Fred does everything, and we all participate in the show.
And Scott, if you do that, that means everyone else does that, and then we don't have a show. And Howard TV doesn't have a channel, and you got to go find a new job.
Why are you
Can I
different?
put the camera on Gary full time then? I want the camera on full time.
But we're not saying put it on you full time. We're saying when something interesting is happening, like in the hallway when two people fight, there's no light.
You know what? He clearly doesn't understand how he's paid.
No, both of you guys don't understand. I fully understand. I've never once said no.
Scott, the camera is on you during the show. That's it.
Here's what it really is about.
At any time.
I want to see. How do I know if Gary's doing
It's
something
on
interesting?
all the time.
Can Gary's be on all the time?
Why is it about me? It's about you.
We have a camera in the hallway. They run around with it all the...
Gary.
Here's what this is about, Howard. I'm going to tell you right now. This is what it's about, which is the stupidest thing. Sometimes when it gets late in the show, Scott slouches in his chair.
Right.
You're like way down low, like almost like he looks like he's falling asleep. And he does not want to be shot like that. And he's told people, don't shoot me like that.
Shoot him slouching in his chair. I want to know when he's slouching in his chair.
That is not what...
And the camera is now on, and it will be turned off.
And you have it wrong.
The camera is now on. In fact, if you look behind you, there's a cameraman. Take a look behind you. There he is. There's a cameraman. His name is Jason.
Oh, it's a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Give me your best.
The camera's now on, and it's going to be turned off in 2015 when there's no Howard TV and there's no more Howard Stern show, and then everyone will go get a new job where there's no camera.
Okay, I swear to God.
Don't slouch in your chair.
I'm going to sneak it up behind everyone with the camera. I'm going to find stuff.
Good.
I'm going to see
Go ahead.
doing stuff. I'm
Good.
See
I can't wait to see it. Howard TV fans will love it.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of tape.
Thank you. Gee whiz, he doesn't know the camera's on?
Scott, real quick. What's Howard not understanding about your...
Oh my God, fucking everything. Everything he gets wrong. It's unbelievable at this point. He doesn't understand that, you know, this is a 5-hour show. And to have a camera sneak up behind you, I'm not into. And you know what I'll do? To punish him, I'm going to clam up. And they're going to get nothing out of me. How about that?
Well, explain what you're doing. I mean, right here, you're having to pay attention to monitors. You're not able to know what you're trying to say is you're not able to see.
You're helping me out.
You don't have the visual cue of a light coming up behind you because that light would impede you from doing your job.
Right.
Just like if my light or Rob's light impeded one of them from doing their job, they require us to turn it off.
Yeah. Like if I did this to you, you couldn't shoot me.
Could potentially ruin my lens.
So, yeah, it's a sneaky thing. It's basically having a hidden camera on me all the time. So I don't understand why it's different with Gary. Why can't he have a camera on him all the time? And let me see if something is interesting or not. So, what do you believe? I don't get it.
Did Roseanne lay down any rules? Was there anything to not speak about? And why does she put herself in that position where, I mean, she pretty much knows going in it's going to be a boatload of fat jokes and stuff. Like, I would guess, somebody said yesterday, would Howard put any controls on it? And I said, yeah, you probably would. I didn't say this on the air, but in my mind, you wouldn't want anybody to talk about your ex-wife. You want anybody to talk about your kid.
Right.
So why is, like, there's a mindset, like Roseanne's saying, the gloves are off, man. Fucking hit me wherever you want. And I don't know why
you would put yourself
Yeah.
through, like, what is the...
See, the other thing, too, is, here's the thing. You're in a better position. I think there's a part of Roseanne that does it because there's a need...
To be in the limelight.
Or to be... Whether it's promoting a show that's coming up, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be there. I think everyone who does it needs to be there for a reason. I think there's a psychological mindset there that's a little weird that you should explore.
Okay.
Roseanne's supposed to call in just a minute or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, they had this roast for Roseanne. I compiled a bunch of articles. These are some of the jokes. A guy named Anthony Jeselnik said, Roseanne, what does it say about you that when you accused your father of incest, there was an outpouring of sympathy for your father? That's pretty good. Amy Schumer said of Roseanne, I was surprised you were running for president. I just think a lot of people just couldn't even picture you, like, running. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Seth Green said, the thing with Roseanne is she has enough money not to work, but she still does a TV show every few years to punish the rest of us. You've even had 2 reality shows, which is a lot for someone who is completely out of touch with reality.
Good.
Yeah. Katie Segal said, it's great to see Roseanne back in the spotlight. Technically, it's 2 spotlights, but you get the idea. A lot of fat jokes, you know.
Right.
Jeff Ross said, folks, in case you don't know where Hawaii is, it's just off the coast of Roseanne. And then he says to Roseanne, it means you're fat. You want to hear a few more of these?
Sure.
All right, Wayne Brady said, Roseanne, it's been said that you stole Sam Kinnison's style. You're fat, loud, and you died in the 90s. That's good. But Roseanne, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood, and that's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
Oh.
You're oversized, beat up, and you reek of marijuana. You're kind of like Willie Nelson's tour bus, except people still want to ride that. I think that's real strong. Carrie Fisher said, you're a follower of the Kabbalah. How embarrassing for you. Which is a form of Jewish mysticism. You know what else would be a form of Jewish mysticism? Hollywood giving you another show. Let's see what else. Gilbert Gottfried. Tonight it's our chance to end the reign of Rozilla. Forever. Evidently he kept referring to her as Rozilla.
Rozilla.
Everyone grab your torches and lead her to the pit. She'll think it's a barbecue. Rozilla.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. What did Tom Arnold say here? A lot of these we heard already. I had Rosie's face tattooed on my chest. Believe me, it's hard for a woman to have sex with you when Roseanne is staring at her. Yeah. It's even harder to masturbate. Rosie, this is true. Had I loved Tom Arnold tattooed... Oh, I said, Rose... I don't know, this is weirdly written, but he had I love Tom Arnold tattooed... She had Tom Arnold... I don't know what this is. Rosie had I love Tom Arnold tattooed on her hip, which made me the 4th largest property owner in California.
Oh.
I knew there was a good joke in there somewhere. Rosie, there's no reason to be jealous of my wife, Ashley. She's tall and thin and wasn't even born when we were married. Plus, I've learned from your biggest mistake. I made her sign a prenup. I thought that was pretty good. To Roseanne's boyfriend, I want to say to you, man, no matter what, you've got to stick with this woman. She may not be the perfect wife, but trust me, she's the worst ex-wife on the planet. Literally. You do not want to be the guy on the couch with your date and hear how small your penis is on Saturday Night Live. And then The View, and then CNN, and then Al Jazeera. She holds a grudge. Recently, Roseanne got in trouble for wishing cancer on a Chick-fil-A customer. But you guys can all relax. If she had the power to wish cancer on anyone, I would have been dead in 94. All right. Not so good.
Well,
Anyway.
maybe it was his delivery.
Maybe he had a better delivery than I did. All right, Roseanne's on the phone.
Oh, good.
Hey, Roseanne. Roseanne?
Yeah, hi, Howard.
You okay, baby?
Oh, Oh, God, it's early.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Where
You're up
are
this
you? You
early.
still out in
I'm
Los
in
Angeles?
LA. It's like 5:30. Hey, can you swear on this show?
Yes.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want here. There's complete freedom of speech. Roseanne, why would anyone, especially a woman in your position, why would you put yourself through a roast? Seriously, from a psychological point of view, I mean, it's endless fat jokes. Like, I was even thinking about it for myself. Like, if someone said to me they want to roast me, I don't think I'd want to put myself through it.
Why? It's fun.
Is it, though? I mean,
well, it is. I mean, I'd say that over the whole, it took about 3 hours to film it, you know.
Right.
But, when it was up and running, there's some damn good jokes, man. It's good to laugh at yourself. It's, it's kind of a test to see how sound you are mentally and spiritually and everything else, like a warrior thing. And I knew I could do it. And,
could you really? But Roseanne, did you lay down rules? Like, I think if I had to be roasted, I think I would lay down some rules. I would say, look, I don't want you talking about my kids. I don't want you talking about I wouldn't even want them talking about my ex-wife. I wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying?
I do, and I did. Yeah, I asked them, not to make jokes about certain things about me, and I asked them to make sure that they didn't, do the stuff the kind of jokes they like to tell about any woman. I told them to class it up, bring it up to first grade, guys.
All right. When you say you laid down rules, what did you specifically say to lay off?
Well, don't talk about women's body parts and their smell and all that friggin' ridiculous kind of snake-like joke that a lot of guys think is funny, and it's not, because there were a lot of women up there. So I just asked them to class it up, and they did. They did a great job.
Because then it's too easy. You said, like like sometimes.
No easy. Yeah, well, don't talk about no shit jokes. When I did Roseanne, that was my rule. You're not getting one shit joke in there.
Or like your pussy smells, or this kind of thing, like where they just take a woman's private parts and just rip them apart, so to speak.
Yeah, because there's other things you can make fun of a person for besides their asshole.
Right, and when a guy said, when someone gets up there and says, "Oh, Roseanne was molested as a child," which is something that caused you a lot of pain. Roseanne was molested as a child, and I feel so bad for her father. That kind of thing. That didn't sting a little bit.
Actually, I told him don't do, if you're going to do any jokes like that, don't have it be like like Sandusky would laugh.
Right. Like where a guy would think, oh yeah, it's okay to molest someone.
Yeah, but the one that, they did, I guess they're going to take it out. They've been real nice to me, and, of course I wouldn't have done it if they hadn't listened, but,
right.
There were two jokes like that, and, one of them I thought was really funny. I didn't think I would, but they say they're going to take him out, and now I find myself saying, leave that one, which you never know what you're going to do,
Which one was that? Was that the Seth Green? They say they're going to take out the Seth Green comment where Jeff Ross compared him to the shooter in Colorado. I think they shouldn't take that out. I don't think it was disparaging to the victims of that thing. It was more disparaging to Seth Green and his movie career.
Well, I guess they've had a few calls, and they're. But yeah, the whole reason you have a comedy channel and a comedy roast and that level of comics is to push the envelope and to try to go over the line. I mean, that proves we have a country of free speech. If you're going to go over the line, where is the line? You don't know till you go over it, and I kind of think it's important to keep that. But I was going to tell you the joke that I did think was funny, that I was mad about getting molested because I didn't get the candy.
Right,
I
right. Jeff
thought
did
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was brilliant, really.
Yeah, it's going the right way with it. I mean, of course, Howard and Robin, we can tell jokes about anything. It's just how we say them,
Well, you're absolutely right. I was saying, especially with this show, I've been in trouble many times because I don't even get the luxury of preparing my comments. Sometimes I'm talking off the cuff. Making people laugh is the hardest thing in the world.
You know what? But you're right, Howard, and it's like one of the most noble, too, especially in these tough times, and that's why I wanted to do it, because I'm like, man, people need to laugh. I need to laugh, And, of course, I just love jokes, and I love being around comedians, and I just love that level of thought and on-your-feet stuff, Howard, that we do. It's awesome.
Roseanne, was there anybody there who tanked, in your opinion, who bombed, like didn't come off well making fun of you?
You know what? Nobody tanked. Everybody was real funny. There was, I thought, of all the funny things that, I thought that the Wayne Brady, his joke was the one that most went over the line. And,
the Sam Kinison, you're fat, you're loud, and you died in the 90s, that thing, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood. That's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
No, not that one. I thought those were kind of funny.
Right.
There was just one that was like, ugh.
What do you say?
I can't remember because I have no memory because I smoke too much pot. But, it was whatever where there was a cringe moment. But, I just put my hands over my eyes on the cringe moments. And I only did that 3 times. And one was, of course, on the Colorado shooting one because,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Although I think it should be there, and people, they did get mad and like groan and stuff like that. But you got to respect a brave comic that'll go out there. Look what happened to Gilbert.
Right.
We can't keep letting them take us down like that. We have freedom of speech here.
Right. You're referring to Gilbert tweeted a tsunami joke after the Japanese tsunami, and he lost his job. He lost his gig and stuff. Yeah, it's a weird thing because people don't realize how hard it is to know that line. And I told this story yesterday to Jeff Ross. I said I was on Letterman right after the OJ thing went on, and before any comedian made a joke, I went on there and made an OJ reference, a joke, and Letterman really kind of blasted me for it. And then 3 days later, he was making OJ jokes. It was suddenly okay. And that always struck me as like, well, someone's got to test the waters, right?
Yeah, and also I think psychically, the one that tells the first joke is the one that kind of bursts the toxic bubble that we're, once we laugh at it,
right.
We kind of heal it a little bit, I think,
Yeah, it's a tough line. Did you recently apologize for some of your tweets?
You know what? I apologize that I used the wrong word to convey a thought. It's really hard on there because you only get 140 characters, and right. I used the wrong word. I realized after. I couldn't understand why people were so angry, so I reread it about 50 times, and I was like, well, what? And then it hit me that I had used the word deserves, and it's not at all what I meant.
You're talking about Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah, I said anyone who eats hormone-infused, antibiotic-filled, factory farm chicken, deserves the cancer they're going to get. And,
right.
That was after like 50 or 100 million tweets going, you're un-American. I just got too pissed and I spit out deserves, where I shouldn't have used the word deserves. What I was trying to say is, hey, if you eat shit, you're going to get sick.
Right, and to me, now I will probably end up following you on Twitter because that sounds like you're saying something interesting, but as soon as you say something interesting along those lines, you get crap, and then it kind of beats the crap out of you to the point that you don't Twitter, and then you don't say anything interesting, right?
Yeah, I take a break once the idiot factor, reaches tipping point. I just walk away for a while.
And with the Chick-fil-A thing, I can't believe how many people don't understand. This isn't a freedom of. No one's saying the guy from Chick-fil-A can't say what he wants to say.
Well, he's trying to spin the shit, and say now that it's freedom of speech. It is certainly not about that.
That's right.
People in America, they can't friggin' name the shit. They can't be accurate and name the shit anymore. And then people make sure that they can't.
Yeah, it's subterfuge. The guy from Chick-fil-A, what I'm saying is, because I believe people have a right to get married and gay people have to have a freedom should feel as good about themselves as anybody else. They're saying, hey, listen, why should we support Chick-fil-A if they're going to be like this?
Right.
I mean, the dopey guy should just keep his mouth shut and serve the stupid chicken. I mean, that's any good businessman knows that. Don't give your political views.
Yeah, especially when they're that extreme, and they include like deporting gays. I mean, it's not just about gay marriage. He says it is, but that guy, Mr. Cathy, he gave $5 million last year to these real extreme anti-gay things that say that that gays should be deported, among other things, and that pretty much hate speech, setting them up to get attacked on the street.
Where does he suggest we deport them to? The moon? I mean, what? He doesn't have any gay
where's
people.
The gay state?
Here's what's the problem with a guy like that. He doesn't know any gay people. He doesn't have any gay relatives. He might even have a gay child.
Well, his name's Mr. Cathy. That's what cracks me up.
Yeah, Cathy. Well, maybe that's it. He's a little sensitive. Maybe he's trying to show how manly he is or something. I don't know. Now, are you still running for president?
Yeah, I'm still doing it, Howard.
And are you actually, like, in other words, when I go to vote, will I see the name Roseanne there?
Well, that's what it's really all about. The reason I'm doing it, Howard, is because it's about ballot access. Now, the party that I was elected, we're on the ballot in 14 states. The point is that a party, other than this two-headed monster, this two-headed Republican monster, there should be a third party that people have a real choice, not two sides of the same coin. Like, okay, both Romney and Obama work for Wall Street. People should have a choice of a candidate who does not. And so, that isn't even on the ballot in anything but 14 states.
What is the party?
That's what I'm trying to increase.
What is the party you're with?
Peace and freedom.
And in other words, your point is if I can get this peace and freedom third party on more, you get a certain amount of votes, and then automatically it gets added to the voting booth.
Right. Well, my point is that people should have a socialist choice in at least a conversation. It should at least be included in the conversation, since it is the thing that saved this country after the last time Wall Street fucked us.
If you, so when you go into the voting booth, are you going to vote for yourself, or will you vote for Obama or Romney?
Well, everybody has to ask themselves big moral questions, and of course, I plan to vote for myself because I do think that I'm the only candidate who isn't bought and sold and full of shit. And but it depends. Of course. Even though I think they're basically the same, I think Obama's better than Romney. I think that he's 2% better.
Mm-hmm. What if you actually? What if something bizarre happened and you actually become president?
Then this country would be on its way to prosperity and peace and freedom. If I was president, believe me, there's no way that I know exactly how to fix every problem, and I know exactly how to do it, and I do it immediately, like they did it in Iceland. Read about Iceland, Howard. They kicked out the Fed, the Federal Reserve, and their economy is booming after 3 months because there's nobody there just stealing their damn money.
Well, I read that part of your platform is if you really do become president, you're going to drone attack Tom Arnold's house. What did you ask Willie Nelson to be your vice president?
I did, and he accepted.
He did, because the report I got was that he turned you down.
No. First he turned me down, and then he accepted. And I was so happy when he accepted my campaign and everything, and then like 1 hour later he withdrew.
So you still don't have a running
I
mate?
want some of the shit he's smoking.
Yeah. Do you smoke a lot of weed? Because there were a lot of references that you smoke weed.
You know what, Howard? I have glaucoma.
Right.
And I have medical marijuana. In California, it's legal.
Do you really have glaucoma, or is that just sort of something you got your doctor to go along with?
Well,
it was cured, but she's still treating
yeah, right. Oh, she's treating it.
I'm almost all but blind in my left eye now, and I probably have to have surgery and all kinds of crazy stuff. My eyes are, nothing.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you baked like 24 hours a day? Is it that much pot use?
Oh no, I only I take about one drag in the morning, Howard. I don't do it in the afternoon or at night.
Why the morning? That gets you sort of...
I have to read a lot in the morning,
So you're saying it really does alleviate the symptoms of glaucoma?
Yeah, you have a lot of pressure in your eyes, and it does relieve it, and you can see better. But also, I just found out I also have cataracts. Christ, now I'm talking about how goddamn old I am, but can you believe cataracts?
It's depressing, isn't it?
Oh, it's just so fucking depressing. I guess I needed a laugh, and love being around people laughing. The audience was wonderful, and
Yeah, and talk to me about the decision. Take me through this decision, because I had Tom Arnold on my show, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. And by the way, Tom did a really good job being on the show. He was witty, he was funny, he got people laughing. He was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his time on
I'm glad people like him and think he's funny now. When we were married, everybody was saying he wasn't funny.
You're right. And I was one of them.
Maybe we would have got along better if we hadn't had all that pressure constantly saying, that he's not funny and all that shit, which I felt they were just coming after me anyway. But, yeah, he is funny.
But did that influence you in your relationship with him? Like, when enough people keep saying he's just using Roseanne for her money, he's not funny, he's a user, he has no talent of his own, do you start to actually believe the people who are saying that?
No, I never believed it, because, he was, I knew he was funny. I hired him to write for me. That's how we, made a relationship. But, it did affect us, like, that kind of stuff does affect couples. And,
damn right it does.
It made him feel real bad, and then he would get mean about it, but he directed at me. So that's what ruined it.
Yeah, I've apologized to him.
Don't tell them. He'd go, you call them and tell them I am funny, and he'd be screaming until I did pick up the phone and go, hey, I want you to, and then he'd write down what I was supposed to say, or else, he'd just be screaming. So I go, I want you to know, and, part of me, of course, I wanted to defend him, but, it was just like, that was what my marriage was like, walking on eggshells. Anytime anybody said anything, I knew that, it was going to be emotional price to pay. Like a lot of people who have unhappy, what do you call it?
Spouses,
it makes your life fucking hell.
Yeah, I never even stopped to consider that. Like all of the shitty thing, and I count myself among them, and I've apologized to Tom about this, because,
Well, hey, I thank you, because I'm damn glad I ain't married to that son of a bitch anymore.
Yeah, right, I know. But in a way, when you saw him at the roast, was there a part of you that still loved him?
I thought his head was fucking huge. I couldn't believe how big his head got.
Well, it seems like he's done some plastic surgery, right?
I have no idea. We haven't even talked in 19 years. I'll tell you, when he was coming on, first we heard that he did not want to do it, right?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, he was on my show, and I forget if we talked about it off the air or on the air.
No, it was on the air.
It was on the. He said something to me. If Roseanne asked me to do it, would you think I should do it? Was that it, Robin? How did it go down?
It somehow came up like that, and he was saying, "Well, I don't think she wants to see me. I would do it, but I don't think she is open to it."
Yeah, he asked my opinion. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
I remember because TMZ had reported that they had asked him, and I remember him saying that he wasn't sure that he wanted to do it. He thought that it was bad for his mental health, that he was like in a good place, and he wasn't sure he wanted to stir all that up again.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think he was really nervous and sort of scared to sort of see you, and I don't blame him.
But then he started calling. Then he gave a call over to Comedy Central, and he told them, he would be happy. He would be very happy to do it if asked.
Yeah, well, I kind of said to him, I said, Tom, it will be the greatest showbiz moment to see you and Roseanne. I said, if you can get through it, and if you can, go there with a good spirit, it will be phenomenal.
Well, at first he said he would, like Willie Nelson. Then the next day he said he wouldn't. Then the next day his publicist said they wouldn't let him. I called him, and I left a message on his phone, and I said, hey, you have my personal guarantee that it's not going to get ugly. None of this roast is going to be ugly and filthy. Right. At least, I have control over that, and they're very gracious. And I give you my word that nothing, to harm you or make you feel horrible or ruin your career or your life or anything like that's going to happen. And it's just a good opportunity for both of us to show the world that we've moved on, and this is a brand new day. And
but have you moved on?
My heart's in the right place, and I hope you'll show up and tell some jokes. Will be great.
Oh.
So then the next thing, people came in my, but I want to say, I thought it was a good enough roast without him, but I thought, well, everybody kept asking me, so why not give the fans what they want, right?
Well, your first reaction was, hey, I don't want him. He was the one guy you made a stipulation. I don't want him on the roast, right? That was your initial reaction.
No, I always thought, that I would ask him.
Oh, you did?
Everybody wants to see that. So, my first thing is, I want to entertain the audience. So you got to do what you got to do, right?
What do you think that is about performers? That you'll actually put your own mental health at risk just to please the
I wasn't
audience.
putting my mental health at risk at all.
Well, seeing him again might set you off in the sense that, like, you go, oh, what the fuck? You know, I'm done with this guy. I don't want to be a part of this guy anymore. But you know what? Fuck it. It's going to be great television. I'll put myself through it.
Well, I knew that. It wasn't going to, like, and I know I don't have any emotional investment in it whatsoever. So I knew it wasn't going to upset me unless, you know, he took off after me. But I knew he was smarter than that because, you know, I figured the first time when he said no, it's because he can't take the retort. And, you know, it's a harsh retort.
Right.
But, you know, he took it, so I thought that was brave. But afterwards, you know, I thanked him and I said, well, onward and upward. Good luck to you in your life. And, you know, it's a good thing. Also, you know, all the shit going on in our country, all this hate, I sort of thought, hey, if I can have this moment and show it, you know, maybe I'll influence other people. Get past old shit. You know, even politically, countries, maybe there can, I say in my act, or when I followed him, I said, you know, I realize that if I could bury my boiling, ceaseless hatred for Tom Arnold, there could maybe be peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, no, I remember. I mean, it was such a vicious hatred in the sense that you even said, hey, he took millions of dollars of mine that I had in a box or something. I don't remember the exact story you told me. But, you know, you felt he had stolen from you. And so I guess my question was, gee, when you really go through something like that and you still kind of harbor those feelings and you finally just kind of wipe this guy out of your mind, you don't have to see him anymore, this, that, and the other thing, you kind of put that all aside to please the audience, and that's what's crazy about performers, myself included. There's sometimes I'll do stuff I don't even want to do, but I know it'll be great television or radio.
Well, yeah, you're right there. And, you know, comics and stuff, we'll do anything for a laugh. I mean, of course, we've all embarrassed ourselves at some point, but that's just part of it. We're open people and honest.
But Tom's very well off now. Do you think he should pay you back?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Yeah, I know you do.
I sure do.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm saying
that's my kid's money. He definitely should pay me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so, but somehow you put that aside, and even after the roast, it would have been awkward if you didn't go up to him and say anything. So you walked over to him. He didn't walk over to you.
No, he went backstage, and I came backstage, and I just, you know, I said, I really, you know, think you were brave, and you really did great. Your jokes were good.
Did he go to hug you? Did he hug you?
Well, that. You know, of course he did that, but that was on the stage.
I see. But when you were backstage, did he shake your hand or hug you?
No, but I patted him on the lapel there, and I said, onward and upward, Tom. Let's roll. Let's go.
There was a report that backstage he tried to steal your purse. Is that true?
No, I didn't have a purse.
You did not have a purse.
No.
You do not have
to bring it.
After he was done and he came off the stage, you know, I was like, oh, no, that was an awkward moment. And I just kind of held my hand up so he could kiss my hand like the Pope or something.
Right.
But he went for the full hug, and I was like, oh, God. That one I was a little scared of, but, you know, it was okay. There wasn't no dagger in his hand for my back or anything.
So when we watch the Roast of Roseanne Sunday night at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central, we're going to see Tom hugging you.
You know what you're going to see, though? You're going to fucking see so many funny comics, like, with great jokes. And, you know, Gilbert, he just put me away. Gilbert made me almost fall on the floor and pee my pants.
Yeah,
Gilbert is a great roaster.
Yeah,
he's a great comic.
Yeah.
He called you Rosella.
Everybody was funny.
He called you Rosella.
Rosella was the funniest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't get my breath.
Did you wait?
You know who was really funny was that new girl, Amy Schumer.
Amy is really funny.
She's terrific. In fact, she said of you, I was surprised you were running for president. I just thought a lot of people couldn't picture you like running.
There was a lot of those kind of jokes. But, you know, those are funny. I didn't at any time feel that, you know, it had gone below into the toilet level like I've seen it do before, you know.
Is it true that Sharon Stone was booked for the roast and then canceled?
Well, you know what? She's doing a movie, and they moved their movie schedule, so it wasn't, you know, she couldn't get out of the movie, so, you know, she apologized and all that stuff.
You believe she's actually doing a movie?
Well, that's what we were told.
I see. So there was
that's what I was telling you, Howard. There are a lot, and it's often very...
She's loonier and shit. I would have had a great retort for her.
Yeah.
But Terry Fisher was on there, and boy, was she funny.
Yeah, everyone seemed to do a good job. Everyone, from what I'm hearing about it and reading about it, it seems like it's going to be a good night.
But oftentimes, a lot of attractive women will back out.
Yeah. Well, why do attractive women back out? Because they think
they're afraid. They can't take it.
They can't take it. Yeah,
taking the retort is like the hardest thing on earth.
You're absolutely right, because Sharon Stone, who is known for her great beauty, people are going to take shots at her saying your beauty is faded, and they really don't have a sense of humor about it.
Well, Sharon can deliver a punchline, believe it or not, and I think she was very excited to be there. She was, but they just moved the schedule and she couldn't. So
is she a good friend of yours?
She's a good friend-ish.
Is it true that you and John Goodman have been signed to do another sitcom together?
Well, no. We did that pilot and they didn't like it.
Okay.
But, I suppose we could do that again anytime we wanted to, but, you have to question all that stuff. Plus, we're so damn old, but I'll tell you, the one we did, the one pilot, the week we worked together, it was just a blast. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, fun, great time.
When you talk about that menopause has killed your sex drive, are you joking, or are you saying that, like, you've completely dried up and you don't have sex with your man anymore?
Well, I'll do it once in a while, but I do try to get out of it.
You do? Because why? Because it's just, in other words, you look at a guy now and it's like, oh, why bother?
When you get old, you'll find out. I guess they got Viagra for old men, which that should be illegal. But,
right.
Your body
it's not
changes,
fair.
yeah, and, you're just kind of, Christ, you're too damn tired.
You dry up, right? I mean, in other words, it's hard to lubricate.
Jesus, Howard.
Come on, Roseanne. Let people know.
Well, yes, that is part of it, but that's just a symptom of it. The real problem is that, it's just, your get up and go just gets up and goes.
Well, maybe you should just save yourself for sex. Stop doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I know that's kind of what my boyfriend suggests.
Does your boyfriend say to you, look, Roseanne, I have needs, and, try to do something. Do something for me. I mean, to just sort of dry up on him and not go anywhere with it. I mean, that is unfair to him, isn't it?
Well, I try to be a good girlfriend.
Right.
Christ, it's hard, I don't know. I'd rather have pie and just like sleep and try to fix the goddamn world.
If Willie Nelson isn't your running mate, who is?
My running mate is Cindy Sheehan.
And what is she, an actress?
Cindy Sheehan, hon. Remember the woman she lost her son Casey in Iraq, and she occupied George Bush down there in Crawford, Texas.
The Iraq War protester.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's your running mate. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I've got the whole story now. Let's review.
Okay.
We first want to say she showed America that she can get past things and reunited with Tom Arnold for television's sake. She did it. She sat like Jesus. She sacrificed herself for you, so you should want.
Actually, he had some great jokes, and he was real funny.
Yeah, well, that's. Did it bother you when he started to have real success? When he was in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was having a major career. Did it irk you in some way? Like, did you become? I don't want to say jealous, but just like, I don't want to see him do well.
Not at all. No, I'm the one who took all the shots so that he did get famous. And, he just kind of turned into a monster at that point.
He did?
So, but I didn't begrudge the work I personally had done to get him.
How did he turn into a monster at that point?
Huh?
How did he turn into a monster at that point? Was he difficult to work with?
Oh,